The hit CBS show Blue Bloods will hit a television milestone tomorrow night with a 250th episode. CBS 2's Mary Calvi spoke with the show's star, Tom Selleck, about the primetime accomplishment and the significance of tomorrow's episode.
What a mark of achievement, 250 episodes. I mean, a big congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you. It's a big deal. It's still kind of sinking in because it seems like yesterday we were doing the first one, and I was talking to Donnie about it today, and it's just gone so fast. I think because we like our jobs and we like our show.
You know, I have to say, it seems like not only do you like each other, but it really seems like you love each other.
We do love each other.
The cast, I mean, look, just incredible camaraderie.
Well, the characters obviously do, but so do the actors. Every time we get together for family dinner, the characters are there, but so are the actors. And we have this actors family, and it's a great big family, and we all kind of love each other. Don't tell them, but we do.
Now we know the truth. You know, that family dinner, it's interesting that you mention it because it does take up a significant amount of the episode. And I wonder, like, when you see it on paper, especially at the very beginning when you started the series, if you thought, oh, this isn't going to make past the cutting room floor. I was just curious about that.
That's what I thought, ironically. The first episode, the pilot episode, when Leonard Goldberg offered it to me, thank goodness, and I saw this really interesting, like 8-page scene about family dinner. And I said, well, I love that scene, but the network's going to cut it and he said, no, that's all going to be in there, and it's going to be a set piece of the show. So that was Leonard's vision from the beginning. Bless him, he's gone now. But some of them don't necessarily read very well, but when you get all those personalities at the table and you mix it all up, it always seems to work. The only trouble is we're all kind of messing around with each other as people. And the director can't get our attention, so.
Yeah, lots of catching up,
I would imagine.
Is it true that I heard that the very first time you were all together was at the table? I mean, that was your first scene?
Yeah. Well, we shot the pilot for budget purposes. We shot some of it in Toronto. And I don't think Bridget was cast till the last day. I don't think Will Estes was. Donnie was cast. I may have met him the day before. But basically, we all looked at the first day's work on the production schedule, and it was family dinner. And we didn't know each other.
Wow.
So it was, how do you do? Bridget, nice to meet you. Okay, I love you, you're my daughter, and vice versa. And I was scared.
No, you weren't.
And they all looked like they weren't scared. And then they've all confessed that they were scared, and I didn't look like I was scared. So we got through it.
That's fantastic. And I guess it gives you a chance to kind of develop the character when you're in that kind of setting. I mean, you being such a writer, I'm sure that comes into play too.
Yeah, I love my part. It's a very difficult part because Frank is in a command position. The NYPD is very has a kind of military structure. Well, a person in command can't show weakness, can't show worry, can't show anxiety, because he's got to inspire the troops, so to speak. So somehow I got to show that to the audience, but don't show everybody in the scene unless I have what I'd call a private moment as the character where I can really show the weight. Because he's with 35,000 cops, the New York City Police Commissioner has the weight of the world on his shoulders. And that's what I try to communicate as much as anything without boring the audience.
Oh, it's just perfectly done, and there's such subtlety to it. So it is always so well done. I mean, every single time. You know, the show itself does cover very controversial topics.
Yeah.
And is that one way, do you think, that it keeps it fresh and that maybe reason why you've seen such success for so long?
Well, it's funny because we've never been what I'd call an issue show, a ripped from the headlines. Oh, look at the paper today. Let's do that next week. If you write an episode for episodic television, an hour episodic television, it's been hanging around for about 4 months. But we deal with some real issues, but we're not trying to mimic the headlines. And when that comes up, it's been remarkable, the coincidence that the issue just happens to be in the press, even though we were thinking of it 4 months ago. So the other thing we try very hard to do is have worthy adversaries and not just tell one point of view. And I think that's really important because I don't think television should hit people over a sledgehammer. It should make them think and maybe decide for themselves.
Well, every single time you hit it out of the ballpark, and we congratulate you. We're just so thrilled for you. 250 episodes.
Yeah, go figure.
Tom Selleck.
Well, we're actually on 253 now, but who's
Keeps on adding up. Great to talk to you today. Thank you so much.
Hey.
And you can watch the 250th episode tomorrow at 10 p.m. on CBS 2.